Hello and welcome back to Cities Reimagined. I'm your voice of choice, Johannes Riegler, and this is a trailer for Season 3 of Cities Reimagined. So just a quick sign of life of what is happening. When I started Cities Reimagined, or when I launched it in 2023, there was a consensus, or at least to me, it seemed like that cities are changing. They are changing and transforming to meet the climate targets. They're transforming to become more fair and just and provide opportunities for all. That's essentially also why I started Cities Reimagined, as a space for conversation which falls somewhere in between a formal presentation and an informal coffee table chat. And soon after starting Cities Reimagined, I actually realized that this podcast or the show became something else. It became a tool to dig deeper, to mix personal stories with lived experience and knowledge for real learning that people get inspiration from and can draw for their work and for their everyday life. Now, 1.5 years, or almost 2 years into the show, after founding or launching Cities Reimagined, a lot has changed. There's a lot more uncertainty, there's a lot more chaos in the world, if you will, political chaos. There's also the climate crisis is more and more becoming evident and having effects on our cities. There's a rise in populism, there's a climate neglect and a very, very strange neoconservatism. And I think for everybody of us, these changes at times feel very confusing and overwhelming and discouraging as well. But I would argue that that is not really an option. And even if you feel overwhelmed at times, you might need a little push to keep going to make this planet a better place, or at least to not harm it as much. And that is exactly what we're going to do in Season 3 of Cities Reimagined. We will bring you the stories of people and projects which are making cities better, places for all. Season 3 is now in full production, and I can already tell you that there's some very, very exciting conversations coming up which bring you fresh insights on urbanization processes. In Season 3, we will talk about urban mass tourism and its effect on the everyday life of people and places. We will go to Ljubljana in Slovenia to talk about how to mobilize underused spaces throughout cities. We will talk to the city administration in Ghent about their rewilding strategies. We will go to Mechelen, also in Belgium, to talk about urban nature and biodiversity and water quality in the river. We will also talk about the nighttime economy. That's the episode for you if you're into partying or working at night. We will talk also about a lot of personal journeys, so of people who build a career around cities. What led them there? What mobilized them? What motivated them also? We will also go to Bruges in Belgium to talk about their connection with the water and what it has to do with the extreme drought situation they have in Flanders. And that is just the beginning of Season 3. There will be a lot more. I would suggest you subscribe to Cities Reimagined to not miss an episode. You can also follow us on Instagram to find out more about the background of the podcast, about background stories and so on. You can reach out on LinkedIn or via email. That is at johannes@anthropocene.city. So all in all, there's a lot going on in Cities Reimagined headquarters and a lot coming up in the next weeks and months. And I hope to catch you soon. Bye-bye.